So here we're given these piecewise linear functions, and we have a composite function, and they're asking you to find the slope at h of 3. So really, we're looking at this point, so this region, so we can ignore this part. We're only going to deal with these two linear pieces. And the fastest way to do this is to realize that derivative of composite function is the derivative of f at g of x times g prime x. And so g prime x is the derivative of this linear function, which is really its slope. Now that point is 2, 3, 4, 5, 5, comma 4. That's 4. And this is 2, 0. So that we can compute by finding the slope between these 2 points. 4 minus 0, 5 minus 2, so that's 4/3. Now f prime, if you notice here, f is linear. F prime would be the slope of that function, and that point is 5, 0, and that is 0, 5, and you'll see the slope is -1, or you can use the points, and it's a constant. So we technically, I mean, you have to evaluate it at the function, but since it's a constant, it's just -1. So h prime x is actually a constant. That means at h prime 3 is also -4/3, and that's the answer choice B. I did it the long way. The second method is finding those functions and computing this and then doing the derivative, but this is the direct way to do it. So to recap, the answer is -4/3, choice B. So here we're given these piecewise linear graphs, and we're asked to find a derivative of this function h, which is a composite function, f of g of x. And since we're interested in the derivative at 3, so that's 1, 2, 3, so in this region. So here, I just have to deal with these two linear functions. I'm going to ignore that because I'm interested in the derivative at x equal to 3. So I'm going to find the form of these functions. We'll start with the f first, and this point is 2, 3, 4, 5, 5, comma 0. That is 3, 4, 5, 0, 5. So that's a straight line. I'm going to use the intercept form, meaning if I know the x and y intercept, it's x over the x-intercept and y over the y-intercept. And that's x plus y equal to 5, y equal to 5 minus x, which means the function f is 5 minus x. So that piece I have to do the same thing with this g, and I'm only looking at this linear portion because, again, I'm interested in the derivative at 3. So this point here is 2, 0, and that point is 5, 4. So I can find the slope, the function g, difference in the y-coordinate over the x-coordinates, that is 4/3. So g of x is 4/3 x plus b. That's the y-intercept of that. I'm going to use this condition when x is 2. The value of the function is 0. So that becomes equal to 0, which means b is -8/3. So our full function, g of x, is 4x minus 8 over 3. They have the same denominator. So now I need to find this composite function. So h of x is f of g of x. So that becomes the input here. So 5 minus 4x minus 8 over 3. Now you can do the complete computation. That would be, you don't have to, you'll see why. So that's 23 minus 4x over 3. They're asking the derivative at x equal to 3. So h prime x, as a linear function, is just -4/3, the coefficient of x. So it's actually a constant, so h prime 3 is -4/3, and that is answer choice B.